Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and we're back with more scrolls where we're going to jump right in today and see if we can do good in a ranked match. Last match we just kind of had everything that could go against us, but that's kind of the random nature of Hellspitter Mortars. But to be honest, it was a very well built energy deck anyway, and he was able to deny pretty much anything I wanted to do. So we're currently sitting here waiting for a match. It's going to take a little bit of time, I think. But we'll just wait it out, talk it out, see. There we go. Match has been found, and we are going to be going up against Basurka. Maybe, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but we're just going to GLHF him. And we are immediately going to have some good things happen, I think. We're going to get rid of the Unleash Inner Power, and we're going to go ahead and put the Vader out first. If that means he wants to force with some kind of haste card, he can, but otherwise, anytime I can ramp up, the earlier you can ramp up, the better. And he is an order deck, so this could be a struggle incoming. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Crimson Bull, and we're going to add Eye of the Eagle to the mix, see if we can get, there we go, a Ragged Wolf. That could be useful later on, but we're not going to cast it yet. It's more of a reactionary spell. So we are already at 3 growth energy, and he'll get dangerous as he goes up higher. I'm actually going to save the Ranger's Bane here, and I'm going to go ahead and ditch the Champ Ring, and we're going to keep the Wolf Brother up here. So that way I can move if need be. And do have some storms coming, so I hope that doesn't knock out my internet. But let me actually hit end turn this time. So if this is an order deck, he probably has some spiky damage on the way, so that's what the Ranger's Bane's for. It's probably more important actually than the Ragged Wolf. So he kabonks my guy. Good use of that spell, and he gets a scroll draw. Cool. So another Unleash Inner Power. I hate continuing to ditch these cards, but let's do it for resources though. So yeah, was able to ramp up and get this guy out 1 turn faster. That's not terrible. Made him use a kabonk on that thing. So push back to my hand. So he's really going for the denial game here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and sack this for cards, because I want to get some other things out here, as good as the Ancestral Totem is. So right now, this is very much a denial deck, so if I can get enough things on... And there we go. See, we're starting with the Spearman here. And this guy's spiky too and 4 life. And the reason that pushback was good is because it reset the cooldown on that. So we're going to actually... How do I want to do this? We'll go ahead and sack one of the... Oh, let's sack the Crimson Bull for resources. Let's go ahead and put the Ranger's Bane here. And we shall start momentarily with the wolf summons, but I am going to go ahead and bring out this wolf, just so that we can have a good time and try and get some board control. Because I want to get these great wolves out and buffed as much as I can. So let's see here. Honorable General. That is not the card we want out. That's the kind of card I save Unleash Inner Power for, actually. So let's see here. Honorable General is tough because he heals everybody all the time. So we're actually going to move you back. We're going to go ahead and dump a wolf here. You may say, hey, that's wasteful. I could spiky and kill this guy and take some damage, but I'd rather have this guy stay alive more than the general. So what we're going to do instead is put that there. Put a Great Wolf back here. And see, he's going to be plenty powerful, and I may be able to rally and take these guys out next turn, perhaps. It's always a hope. Of course, if he has walking stones that he can put up, it's entirely possible that that won't be the case. So I want to put myself in a position to where I can kill the Honorable General ASAP. And those are both cards I want to use. I don't even remember for sure if I sacked cards last turn. I hope I did. That'd be a mistake. So let's see here. Ducal Skirmisher. So is he going to focus this guy? No, he's going to move him. It's going to move them all down a row, so I really need to deal with this guy next turn. Alright, so Ancestral Totem. We will sack you for cards. And two God Hands. Okay, those are worth keeping in my back pocket, but I think for now what we're going to do is just rally up. And let's see here, if we do 3 damage here and we can at least kill those guys. The Relentless one's still going to be there, but it's better than the alternative. So if I summon a wolf down here, that one's going to die. I just want to make sure that I can actually kill the general here. So let's go ahead and rally. I don't really need 2 God Hands at this stage of the game. We are just going to see if we can take down these guys, because this wolf's going to die anyway, and this wolf brother might die soon after. Because against order, you want to clear the board as much as possible. It is imperative that you clear the board. So I have 3 God Hands, so I don't necessarily need to keep them all the time, but I'm trying to protect my wolf, and I do have another Great Wolf that I can put down. So I'm not in terrible shape right now. But of course he still has plenty of things he can play too, but that's one general that's gone. I've had to use a lot of Unleash Inner Powers to get other cards early. Those are cards I like to have against order. But really the name of the game here is trying to control the board with your creatures. So any opportunities I have to actually take down my opponent are key. And I'd love to get some mangy wolves in my hand so I can start pumping these wolf attacks harder. But first things first, it's going to be a wolf swarm, I guess. So we're just waiting to see what he wants to do. He's obviously trying to think of something here. He does have 6 resources. Now he has 7, so he's doing Imperial resources, so now he has 8. And let's see here, draw 2 scrolls, your allies are healed by 1, all units are healed by 1, order by 1, so... that wasn't terrible for me. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of one of the God Hands, because I do want to have this guy out. Both of these guys out this turn, so... we'll see what we do here. He is relentless. We're going to stick you down. We're going to stick you down here. And we're going to stick you down here. Or maybe we'll stick you right there. If he does a decimation, good for him. He'll hit everybody. And that's entirely possible what he could be trying to shoot for. But I really want to be able to take out this guy. If at all possible. So see, there we go. Focus. So he is going to kabonk this, focus that, do some damage. Crown of Strength. That's all those buffs. Very nice buffing. So he's going to knock through a few of my guys here, but this one will live, and then he puts up the Walking Stones as kind of a big FU on top of that. So this is where suddenly I wish I could root this guy a little bit, but now I have a another Great Wolf. So we want to actually take out those stones eventually. I am going to get rid of the other God Hand for more cards, so I feel like I can do better with some other things. And we're going to put the Great Wolf down here just to try and put some board pressure. We're going to put... let's see here, I guess what we can do is move you here, because he is going to do more damage if I'm not careful. Put you up here, because that guy's going to hurt regardless. Because I don't like those Walking Stones there. They are really very useful. He could probably kabonk that guy and kill him. So let's see here. There's a crossbowman, and that's why I don't like these things here. And he has plenty of resources. So Powerbound. Now Powerbound, what is that? So when it's destroyed, increase order. And what do you do here? Plate armor. So, oh shit. Okay, so he really wants this guy to live. So I guess we're going to do it this way. I'm okay with resources now. I am, in fact, going to go ahead and let's see here. Plate armor. Oh, shit. So I gotta look at this card again. All combat damage this enchanted unit is decreased by 1, so I have to do 6 damage to this guy to kill him. So pretty much he's going to be fucking up my day all around. What we're going to do instead is really kind of say F this row. So I guess in a way that move worked just a little bit. I move all y'all down here. And we don't need to rally this turn. We're actually going to put a mangy wolf up here. And I can actually put up a sister of the fox as well. So we might just do that. So if I can make it to next turn, that could be one hell of a rally. That could actually be one hell of a god hand as well. So we do have some storms starting, and at the same time we're going to be having a lot of attacks here. So this is where I kind of have to cut my losses and say, hey guy, you can have all those rows if you want. Now this guy's relentless, so he is going to be able to do some substantial damage. And because he's armored, he's going to be able to take me down to 1 here. But my wolves are still pretty happy. We just got to see what this guy's going to do and if I can outmaneuver him. Because the reason I didn't move this guy up here is that he could just send this guy to kill him. So it's kind of like a 2 down, and now he gets to focus up here, which is interesting that he's putting the Vanguard there, but I guess he's going to speed him and get all these guys to move. So let's see here. He kills 2. Very well done. Oh, that is a tough break for me, because pretty much what that means is that, okay, now this wolf's here with not a lot to do. It would be worth it to rally just to kill that. And if I do... Let's see here. Let's go ahead and... Eagle Eye, you're looking for 1 card, is going to be a creature. Let's go ahead and get 2 cards instead. So we get a Ragged Wolf and a Bear Paw. I can Bear Paw this and then rally, which would probably be worthwhile. Are you spiky? You're not spiky. So let's go ahead and Bear Paw you, because rally drops your cooldown by 2. So we want you to be a little stronger. And this will take out that idol and you will have done your job. Good job! Okay. So here we go. It's going to take out his top row stuff just a little bit. And I guess this is the equivalent of a base race in a way. Because this stuff's all going to die. These things will gain 2 attack. And this is why I try and split forces like this when I can. As you see here, he's starting to go DEFCON 2. With all the stuff going on. And I don't know if you can hear the rain in the background, but there's quite a bit of it. But even if I lose, this is still a tough matchup. I really appreciate the strategy Berserker's using here. Okay, so he really wants to cool down these people. That's okay. I would have honestly used it on the units that are still relevant or matter. But let's see here. That's a good draw. That's a really good draw, actually. Is he gonna die? Not unless I put down the Ragged Wolf, but Ragged Wolf's not gonna do me a ton of good now. Let's get some other cards. So, Fertile Soil. I could Fertile Soil this Great Wolf, but I'm gonna move him up just to try and distract him just a little bit. I can Bear Paw here. God Handing could be okay, but the Veteran's gonna be the key play right now. And let's see. Do I actually Bear Paw the Sister of the Fox? That would be a little funny. That would be a little funny. I do want to haste and kill that crossbowman, though. And this guy is going to die almost no matter what I do, because his cooldown's going to hit 0. So I don't want these people to die. So we're going to save Bear Paw for a possible sack for next turn. Or you know what? Let's have a 3/3/2 cooldown unit now. Because if I can possibly kill this next turn with the God Hand, that'd be great. So there we go. This guy's dead. Gotta hit control and get all my unit information back up. I wish it would just stay up, or you could turn it on by default. I'm sure I've said that before. Yeah, let's see here. He's doing good. This one's close right now, and he knows that he's going to have to get some row control in a hurry here. And maybe I should have moved my vetter up as well. But I do want him to be my little happy little mana battery down there. So it's here. Royal Vanguard. That's a strange choice. Royal Spearman, so that's not as strange of a choice. There we go, that's what I was expecting. Just put as many units as you can on that top row, and now he's gonna... And see, that's the position I'm in now, where I like to split up stuff when I can, but now he only has to defend these few rows, and it's pretty easy for him to do so. So, I guess the question now is, do I God Hand? And the answer is absolutely, because I don't want these guys out. I don't really need fertile soil at this point. So we're going to move you up here. Okay, all units gain +2 attack. We're going to go ahead and move you up here as well. I know that puts him in threat here, but I still need to kill these stones. So we're going to God Hand and hope for the best. Maybe these guys will survive another turn, and then I can Mangy Wolf and get them attacking again. So, God Hand! Let's go for it. If I had moved that vetter up one more, those walking stones would have been done. So that's irritating that I didn't do that. Right now, he still has 8 energy. And 4 cards to my 1. So, I have a feeling he's going to try and go for my Great Wolf now. And Ducal Infantryman as well. And Powerbound as well. Interesting. So, Powerbound, what does that mean? Alright. So if we do it like this, we can do some damage to up there, or we can try and knock things out. What I really should do is try and just deny this row as much as possible, because he'll still have to jump people up 1. And if he tries to take out my vetter, that's okay. So let's go ahead and move you up here. What does Powerbound mean again? You'll gain 1 order if I destroy him. That plays into his hand a little bit, but there's not too many choices that I have at this point. So let's go ahead and drop you down here. Just to see what he decides to do. We'll go ahead and kill you, do these attacks. Because this is the kind of stuff that needs to go through in a hurry. And if he doesn't defend this row, I can win next turn, but he's going to defend that row. I wouldn't expect anything less. So these guys are going to be hurting pretty bad. But he does have 9 resources now, and he's going to Frostwind everybody. And Focus. Those are both good moves. So I gotta hope for a rally or a God Hand or something here. Because he can take out some of my attacking units. If he does that, I can send the veteran and say, plink away at these walking stones, which will give him even more order. But he still has 6 order and 2 cards. So I wouldn't be surprised if he played something else in that top row. There we go. Push back. Send him up. That was a good move. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and do this. And unfortunately, the haste isn't going to help me too much there with this guy. So in fact, the Unleash Inner Power isn't going to do me a ton of good. I could play both of these cards in one turn, but I kind of want to see if I can roll something else here. Because let's see here, this guy has plate armor, so he's just going to take a ton of attacks. I want to get something to where I can win the game on this turn, preferably. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen. So if I keep the Inner Power Unleash, I don't know. Mangy Wolf, I do need more creatures out. This is tough. This is a tough choice. Let's get rid of you, as much as I hate doing that. So there we go. Okay. Let's do as much damage as we can. Why not? So that thing has 1 health now, so now he has to stop it. And now that's gone. So it's kind of like I have 1 left and he's going to be able to put that guy there to tank it. But that's why I kept the Unleash Inner Power, because if I can get some kind of fast, tiny attacking creature, that'll do me some good. But now he's defending both of those rows and another infantryman. And this is the trouble you run into when you don't take out some of these things. It's just getting that last row can be tough. And this guy's relentless on top of that. So, Sister of the Fox, you're not going to do me a ton of good. I mean, you're a meat shield. Fertile Soil could get me some good, but I'll have to spend mana to do it. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and just draw cards instead. Yeah. Let's go ahead and draw cards. Fertile Soil. So, hey, look, it's a bunch of stuff that I don't particularly want right now. We will move you down here. We will go ahead and put the Mangy Wolf up there, because that'll possibly save his life. And we'll put a Sister of the Fox back behind him, because we're going to try and put as much meat between me and the wall as possible. So there we go, 1 more there, Sister of the Fox. Actually, you know, when his cooldown drops down, he's going to be able to attack everybody, so before I hold my horses up here, let me just make sure I don't have anything selected. So let's see here, I do not want everybody gaining attack of 2 next turn, so let's go ahead and just kill this guy. So let's let that enchant go through. Wow, lag. Lag, oh man! Whoa. Okay, so that's kind of a bug and that sucks. Okay, so I lost that on the lag, but this is beta, so try to unleash inner power on Vanguard. Lag wouldn't let it through. Beta is beta. So there we go, Heritage. He gets to draw 2 scrolls. So yeah, that was really a bad turn. I mean, I would have lost all those guys anyway. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I can try and rumble this deck now. So I lost an Unleash Inner Power that I suddenly magically got back. Not that it does me a lot of good now. Ugh. Okay, so Rumble is not going to do me a ton of good. Fertile Soil is not going to do me a ton of good because I need creatures on the board. I do need card draw. But all I'm getting are little Sisters of the Fox, so let's at least try and make this work. So I've just got to get some of the stuff down. Try and put you in a more defensive position. And I will go ahead and let you have that idol right there. Actually, let's see here. Is that guy Relentless up there? So he gets a +1 attack. Okay. So this is how we're going to do this. Put you right here. So that way he has to kill her. What other card do we get? Rallying. Could be the most ghetto rallying I have ever seen. But this is a good time to keep Rumble as well, so. Because if he doesn't kill that guy, it is possible that I could Rumble Rally. But these guys would have to move just right. And there's our Honorable General. And there's his speed. So now he's going to kill everybody. I mean, it sucks that I got a bug there, but I was kind of already on my back heels in this game anyway, and that just makes it a little more critical that happened. Ugh. Oh well. So he's probably going to take this. It just would have been nice to actually know what would have happened. So let's see here. We desperately need creatures, so Championship Ring's not going to do us a lot of good. Let's see here. I can take you out. Possibly. This guy's going to hide behind there. So there are people that I can kill real fast. Okay. So how do we want to do this? I guess we do it the same way we always do it and see if we can rumble these guys around. I don't know if that's going to do a lot of good here, but let's give it a shot. Nope. Didn't do me any good. So we'll just try, I don't know. We'll go ahead and just throw this in here. He probably has something where you can take out some more of my idols anyway. I'm going to go ahead and bane you and save this for next turn. Yeah, because if I could have really gotten lucky if those guys all moved, but he was packed so much up there. Well, it's alright though. Said this is what happens, you play in a storm, suddenly there's lag. There's no way he's leaving that area undefended. He surely has something right there. Or no, he's going to end the turn here, so good game. Ended the game right that turn. So there we go. I lose 15 more rating. It's a little irritating when you get a bug like that won't let you put an enchant to kill a creature. But you know what? That's beta. That's Scrolls. You win some, you lose some. But I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all next time.